Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, not talking about the San Francisco 49ers. I was initially this week, but a lot of news about the NFL and the worst way you can possible about a certain player. I'll be talking about that in a second. Also had some things in my life, personal life. Nothing bad, but just stuff that I had to do along the way. And yeah, I hope to have videos out against the Arizona Cardinals prediction videos for Friday and Saturday. And I hope you guys stay tuned to that. Yeah, I mean, I just want to get to the elephant in the room right now. The whole incident with Henry Ruggs III, former Las Vegas wide receiver, had an incident, whatever you want to call it, a few days ago at around 3 something in the morning in Las Vegas. He was going really fast, 156 miles an hour on the road, which is really, really fast. I mean, I never even hit 100 miles per hour myself on the interstate in Charlotte. So that's kind of, a big deal right there in terms of going way over 100 miles an hour. And he unfortunately hit a woman and a dog too. Initially, they survived from all accounts, but then there was a big fire that happened, and her name, Tina Tintor, if I said her name right, she unfortunately passed away from her injuries, and the dog as well. And right now, he's facing a lot of big charges in terms of DUI, cause of death, and it's not looking good for Ruggs at all. For him as a player, stepping aside from the personal life thing, I was a huge fan of him coming out of Alabama. Actually, when the draft happened, I wanted him as a top pick for the 49ers. That would have been awesome right there. We needed a speed guy. We needed somebody that could be very dynamic, and this guy could really fit the need for the 49ers at that time. And his career with the Raiders and up until now, it was a pretty good one, pretty productive so far. It wasn't the most Hall of Fame career, but at the same time, he was projecting trajectory onto the path where he could have a very good career with the Raiders and in the NFL if he left a couple years later. But now it's all thrown away in the trash, unfortunately. And Ruggs, he made a huge mistake. It's one of the worst mistakes you can make in your life, driving drunk. And now a life is gone. A dog's life is gone. His family's affected. Her family's affected even more. It hurts big time. It hurts big time. And, this is the whole lesson that anybody, not just NFL players, but us as people can take as a lesson is to not get on the wheel if you're feeling drunk or if you're feeling super tipsy. You really cannot get on the road. If you have to go home via Uber, Lyft, ride service, whatever ride services there are out there, please take it. And I know for the NFL players out there, all the teams pretty much have services where if they get too excited, I would say, for an event after the event, they can take them home or do something like that and find a way to get their car the next day, not get on the wheel and cause danger like this. It's just wow. I mean, it took me a few days to digest this and try to make a video about it. I was going to make a raw reaction to this, but I really wanted to see more information coming out of this, and it does not look good at all for Mr. Ruggs, unfortunately. And from all accounts, stepping outside of the whole incident, he looks like a good man at heart. Everybody, teammates, Derek Carr, all those guys in the Raiders saying that he was a good guy. Nick Saban, the head coach at Alabama, saying great things about him. And it's unfortunate right there. He made a fatal mistake, and it's going to cost him big time. We know his NFL career is pretty much over. His life, I mean, I don't know what he's going to do now. I mean, it's looking like he's going to face at least 2 years in prison, maximum 20, based on the laws in Nevada about DUI, cause of death. But it really sucks right there. And for Tina's family, condolences to you guys. I mean, it sucks to just lose somebody that sudden right there. And, it's one person's reckless decision, unfortunately. But, oh, man, I don't know what else to say about you guys. I hope you guys are okay. And everybody in the NFL community, I'm pretty sure everybody in the San Francisco community is all with you guys. And I hope you guys can hopefully I don't know how to explain it, to be honest with you. It's really kind of hard to talk about this right now. I'm usually excited to talk about football and stuff, but this is something very serious, and this can affect anybody, not just football players, but anybody, including myself as well. So I'm hoping everybody could take a lesson from this, and this is a very costly lesson for Ruggs. After everything happened, he was crying from all work accounts, and yeah, he knew his life was going to change for the worse. And there you have it right there, guys. Another lesson right there. You can have all the fame, all the talent in the world, but it can be taken away one quick second by a reckless decision. And that was a very, very bad decision under his part. And I hope for his family, Ruggs' family, I hope they're doing okay as well. And Ruggs for himself, I hope he's doing okay as well because, as much as this is a horrible mistake, I keep saying that for this video. I mean, from all accounts, he's a good man, and I hope he can recover from this in the best way he can. Not going to be easy, but that's just how it is. So showing definitely bigger sympathy for the family of Tina's, and showing a little bit for Ruggs because, he's not a bad guy. He just made a horrible decision, and that's what it really came down to. One bad night, but it can change your life for the worse. So, yeah, I mean, that's all I got to pretty much say. I know my voice sounds kind of low, but when you talk about stuff like this, when you talk about death, when you talk about something that could be very avoidable, yeah, it sucks right there. It really, really sucks for that to happen. And the Raiders, they've been going through a lot of stuff in their whole organization. I mean, even Josh Jacobs got in trouble. I think it was late in the season in 2020 while driving too fast in Las Vegas. I mean, it's crazy out there. Players, if you're ever watching this, anybody in the NFL or even in college, please settle down a little bit. Life's not worth it, and there's so much you could be doing outside of partying. Well, I mean, I'm not telling you guys not to party or anything like that, but just settle down. Don't do anything that is going to cause harm to other people, including yourself, and we can all be happy right there, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, you guys. The serious thing for the NFL and everything like that, and I hope players take caution of this. I hope people in real life take caution of this as well, to not do anything crazy and to be careful what you do before you get on the wheel for driving, or just make good decisions. That's all I could pretty much say. But that's it, guys. I'm going to end it right here. Tina's family, I hope you guys are doing the best you can, and condolences to you guys, definitely. And I hope the Ruggs family, they're doing as best as they can because they weren't involved in this at all. It was just Ruggs himself. And yeah, that's all I got to pretty much say. That's it. Bye, guys. I love y'all. Show some love. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And I'll try to have a happier video tomorrow and Saturday when I talk about football and the 49ers. Bye, guys. You guys have a good night.